Who that? Who that? Who that said this is take number 2 because my freaking internet decides, okay, when I'm in the middle of making a freaking video, conk. So hopefully it doesn't do it again. But yeah, Saints win 24-20. First preseason opener win since 2014. We had some really good points. Jerron Elliott played pretty damn good. He had two strip sacks, one recovered, one he didn't. Mitchell Lowen, he made so many freaking tackles. Taysom Hill, he had a lot of ups. He had a few downs, but he had a lot of ups. When it came to play, he made it matter. Being down 20-10 like that in the fourth quarter to come back and score 2 touchdowns and steal one in Jacksonville, that's a good shine of leadership. Now, it's only preseason and everything like that, but in all honesty, a win is a win. You know, a win is a lot better than an L. We don't play again until next Friday, so you know everything's gonna be cool. So they can come home to New Orleans, get that victory, all right, cheer them on, you know. But yeah, the Saints had 6 sacks and 3 forced fumbles. You know, so the defense played pretty damn good. Tom Savage started the game. He played pretty good, you know. Then they sent Taysom Hill on it, and Taysom Hill's first freaking play is to kneel the ball to go into halftime. Why not just send Tom Savage back out there? I don't get that for that point. But I didn't see the final stats, but I know Taysom Hill at one point was the Saints' leading rusher. He had like 57 yards. He had that 3-yard scramble. He had that 15-yard scramble. The 3-yard scramble was for the touchdown. So yeah, he did pretty good, you know. JT Barrett came in. He took that sack. Boston Scott's wide open in the end zone after getting it to the 1. He takes that sack, a 3-yard loss. I mean, it's a rookie mistake and it's preseason. It's best to get these out the way now. He's probably going to be on a practice squad. You know, if the Saints keep 3 quarterbacks, obviously it's going to be Breeze, Taysom Hill, and more than likely Tom Savage, unless Tom Savage totally fucks up where they cut him and they only keep 2 quarterbacks. Really, the Saints only need to keep 2 quarterbacks. I mean, you know, I'd rather have that open roster spot on another offensive, you know, like running back, to keep another running back with Ingram's 4-game suspension looming. But yeah, Ingram played pretty good. Yeah, he had a few snaps. He might not. I don't know if he's going to play more in the preseason since he's going to miss the 4 games. They might give him more carries. Who knows? Kamara started, and he got some pretty good runs too. Saints ended the first half with 1 penalty. I don't know how many they finished with, but we played. You know, the defense at first really couldn't do much of anything, and the Jaguars didn't even punt until the second quarter. I tell you what, them second half adjustments, you know, they came in, they stole that victory. They stole that victory over Jacksonville. Stole that road. It's always nice to win. Even though it doesn't count, it's a preseason game, blah, 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 blah. Second, third string, fourth string, sixth string, eighth stringers, 12 stringers, whatever. A win is a win. Yeah, sure, Breeze didn't play. And some caller on WWL radio was like, Breeze should play more in the preseason. And I'm like, you know what? Breeze shouldn't play at all in the preseason. Sit his ass on the bench. Of course, usually the third preseason game is when the starters usually play 2 and 3 quarters respectively. So, you know, so they'll do it that way. So, you know, it ain't too bad there. But yeah, there's a lot of positives. I don't really see too many negatives in the whole thing. I mean, I'm sure, you know, the coaching staff will look at plays. Probably the JT Barrett sack. They'll probably point to him, you know, throw it away or, you know, throw it to him. I mean, Boston Scott's wide open in the end zone. But on the 1 yard line, I probably would have ran it anyway. A quarterback sneaked it because JT Barrett's got the athleticism to do that, you know. So, But yeah, we're 1-0. Now we're in the Crooked Saints season. Just like on our Facebook page, every Saints game, up, up, up. The numbers went up, up, up. Hopefully y'all catch this. All Saints fans, give us some subs. We'll sub you back, obviously, because this is a Saints page, and we're looking for Saints people to talk to and have chats. And now I can't compete with the other 2 or 3 YouTubers. They're on here. One of them got 200-something watching. I can't compete with them, but I don't really want to compete with other ones. I mean, it's not like, I have to be on here first. I have to be the first one. No, it's not that. I mean, you can watch the other ones and then come to me. I don't care, kind of stuck at 60 right now. But, whatever. Hey, I hope the Saints fans come sub us. I like to talk about the Saints. I'm diehard passionate about our team. Hey, we're 1-0. It's our quest for 23-0. And what I mean by 23-0 is a 4-0 preseason, a 16-0 regular season, and then a 3-0 postseason to win the Super Bowl. That's a 23-0 season. Now, when you play the Hall of Fame game, you could throw a 24-0 in there. But hey, 22 more wins away from winning the Super Bowl, folks. It's going to happen. I feel it's our year. And Alvin Kamara came out in an interview and said about how we should have beat the Vikings. We would have beat the piss out of or whatever he said. We would have beat the shit out of the Eagles, and we would have beat the Patriots. And I agree with that. And I've been saying that the whole 7 months since the damn thing happened. We should have won the Super Bowl last year. Should have did it. And freaking Minnesota decided, let's turn on the air conditioner. In the Metrodome or whatever the hell they're playing. I don't know their stadium. TD America Field, whatever the hell it is. They should just have the Metrodome. Again. But, yeah, it's totally crazy. But, yeah, I'm really happy we won. We played when we had to play. We showed our team, even if there was 12th stringers in there. You got your 4th quarterback in there. We still won because we were playing their backups. It's not like we were playing. Now, a big thing is starter versus starter. Their starters against ours got us early on. But we didn't have Drew Brees starting. We didn't have Drew Brees playing. I don't even think Bortles played for Jacksonville. If I remember right, I don't think he played either. Personally, I don't want Brees to touch the ball the entire preseason. He can get, of course, he's going to say, I need the reps and I can use the reps. No, that's what practice is for. Get your reps in practice. Practice at home in the backyard with your kids. Do not freaking play. And it boggles the mind that this call I was listening to last night and the night before actually says Drew Brees needs to play more. I mean, I'm fine if he plays a series, but I'm not. The football gods have been kind to our quarterback as far as, not losing him for, long periods of time, if ever. And I hate to say that and jinx, and I don't want to jinx our team. Taysom Hill, he could be the quarterback of the future. Then again, I said that about Garrett Grayson, as long as Brees is healthy and he plays, every couple of years. Taysom Hill's, he had a few faults, but I think he played pretty well. And I believe he was I think he had 57 yards at one point rushing. That might be what he ended with. I don't have the stats. I haven't seen him yet. I think he was the Saints' leading rusher, I believe. So for a quarterback, and Brees don't scramble really. So to have a quarterback who can throw and scramble in the pocket in a situation like that is a key asset. But then again, Brees don't have to scramble. I mean, the occasional, 1 yard dive over he'll do, or the occasional scramble if he absolutely has to. But he don't have to scramble because he's got a rocket arm. So why would you? And a lot of these scramblers, like Randall Cunningham in the past, they'd run for 1,000 yards. What does it get you? You don't lead your team anyway. Michael Vick, that moron went for 1,000 yards rushing. He didn't do anything. A running quarterback is good. However, I would like a pocket passer win every time. I really can't think of a running quarterback like Bobby Douglas in the 70s. He ran for almost 1,000 yards. He played on shitty teams. He didn't lead his teams anywhere. There's really not many, if any, I can think of off the top of my head, running quarterbacks that have won a Super Bowl. Now, Vic got him to the playoffs, so did Cunningham. But Cunningham had a hell of a defense behind him, and Vic had, I don't know, somebody. I don't know what the fuck he had. But I really, it's going to be a toss-up between Savage and Hill. I wouldn't be surprised if they cut Savage because they pretty much brought him as a camp body. I already know JT Barrett's going to go to practice squad. If they cut him and no one picks him up, he's going to the practice squad. That's a foregone conclusion. I don't see JT Barrett on this roster at all. You got, of course, Breeze to the lock at 1, obviously. It's kind of a toss-up because Savage actually did play good. Now, he'll play good, too. However, he had that one that could have been an interception that Traquan Smith batted down. And it's preseason, so, I'd rather get all the mistakes out in preseason. I don't know. It's kind of tough because Savage played really good, so I don't really know who I'd put number 2 right now. That's the thing. I just don't know if they're going to keep Savage. I really don't. And if that's the case, you have Hill as a backup as number 2, and you put Barrett on the practice squad as a reserve in case, God forbid, something happens. I really don't want to jinx anything, so I'm not going to don't like to mention it. But I think I nailed all the key points, or most of the key points. I mean, I'm sure I forgot something, and I'll look back and go, shit, I forgot to say blah, blah, blah. But I was doing all the things on Twitter and Facebook, and I still can't believe halfway through the third quarter on my Facebook, they logged me out. They say, suspicious activity. It's like, what the fuck? Someone trying to hack me on on Facebook now? What the hell? It's like now for a week I can't like or comment or like any post or whatever. And I'm like, I sent them a message. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, well, if someone was, I don't know why they want to hack me. I don't got anything interesting on there. I'll send them a picture of I'll send them a picture of my ass. I'll take a picture of my ass and moon them. So here you go, buddy. Merry Christmas. I'll know tomorrow if I wake up. But I changed my password. But I'll know tomorrow if I wake up and I got all kinds of freaking shit on there, Hopefully I don't. But thank God it was still letting me able to post on the We Are Facebook page because otherwise I would have been lost and I didn't have anybody else's backing it up on it. But 1-0 in the preseason. First time we won a preseason opener since 2014, folks. And like most of the reporters said, we won our first game. You can send us to the Super Bowl, son. But yeah. But yeah, if any Saints YouTubers, Saints fans out there, please follow us, sub us, we have our Facebook page, We Are the Who Dat Nation. Kindly follow that at WATWDN on the Twitter. Please kindly follow that. We Are the Who Dat Nation on Instagram. Please kindly follow that. And hopefully y'all sub us and follow us on here. So I'm going to conclude this video because I know that, like I said, all the Saints YouTubers out and about, and no one's really on here live at the moment. Y'all can watch this when you watch this. Before my internet went down for a few minutes, I had the title Saints 24, Jaguars 20. So I just put Saints win. I may rename it again. I don't know. But, just comment, subscribe. All that good stuff. So my stomach's growling, so I'm going to go eat. So what a way to end the night with a smile. Everybody can go to work happy tomorrow. Or if you don't work, you can sleep all day. Whatever. I don't know. So I'll let y'all go. Thanks for watching and subbing and commenting. Appreciate you. Who dat? Go Saints. Who dat?